What's up guys, it is Liamstevenproject and I am back today in America ready to make some videos. I was finally able to get back into my YouTube channel after maybe 3 months because when I left America to go fill out all my visa paperwork, I tried logging into my YouTube over there on a brand new cell phone number and it locked down my YouTube. And the only way that I could open it up is contacting YouTube, which I did. I sent multiple emails and they never got back to me, or use my American number, and I couldn't do that while I was in New Zealand to receive a code. So it was impossible, but I am back and I'm on. And the first thing I did was click up here and I clicked Creator Studios. Not many YouTubers actually show this because it shows how much money they make and all that sort of stuff, but I don't really care. But I saw that I've got 1 million views. I just passed 1 million views. That is so insane. That's so many views because I was just, making these videos how long ago now? So 10th of March 2013 was my very, very first video. That's in 5 days time. So it's taken me 4 years to get 1 million views, but back then I was making, I made 4 videos and then I stopped making them for a long time and then I played some games and yeah, I never put descriptions, I never tagged anything, so all it would be like League of Legends playing Diana. There'll be nothing else to it, no description, no tags, anything. So even with me being back in New Zealand for the last almost 3 months, I was still getting a roughly 30,000 views without uploading, which is really good, which is about 40 odd dollars just from YouTube paying me every single, month. So this is just a fun little hobby and it's got a little side perk of, $40. But you guys are absolutely loving this living in New Zealand. Living in the USA compared to New Zealand, my likes and dislikes. I mean, if we take a look at this video, it's got 81,000 views and it's got 1,800 up and only 100 downvotes, which is amazing. Let's go through the comments on this one here because I remember reading a lot of them, but me being offline for the 3 or so months has made it so I haven't been able to read any comments at all. So my part 1 living in USA compared to New Zealand likes and dislikes has 793 comments. That's insane. You guys are awesome. Please leave a comment down below because I love reading these. I've been going through right now just picking out a couple that I want to read. So Tony Gonzalez, right? I can relate to this video, being that I married a Kiwi. One day my wife was a little under the weather and asked me to pick up some lemonade. That's exactly what I picked up. Freshly squeezed lemonade. She had this expression on her face and just looked at me sideways. Okay, I can relate to that because I always ask for lemonade when, I don't go through too often, but when I went through Wendy's last week, I was like, oh, could I please get, lemonade? And I took a drink of it and it was just lemon, straight lemon and water and sugar. It's not what I was expecting. I'm expecting Sprite. Give me the Sprite. I was reading this and didn't get it, but did she mean the cheap version of Sprite stuff? Yes. That's exactly what we mean. When we're Kiwi and we want lemonade, we want Sprite. This is such a great video. I'm from the US and my husband is a Kiwi. We are living in New Zealand for the past 12 years. I love the different ways we say stuff. My favorite was I had gotten an office job for a couple months and one of the guys came up to me and asked me for a rubber. This is one that actually happened to me not that long ago. Maybe 3 months ago, just before I left, I was at Daisy's family's house and I asked them if they had a rubber and they're like, whoa, what do you want? I was like, a rubber, come on, a rubber, a rubber. And they're like, what? And by rubber we mean eraser. You guys call it eraser. Pencil, you erase it out, we rub it out. Blur, adapt, need that LMP though. Oh yeah, I miss LMP. I love LMP. It's like one of the best drinks, and it's kind of hard to explain it to Americans. Like, you know, it's just lemon and pyro. And they're like, what? What's pyro? A town? Beatles. I would love to come to New Zealand, but it costs so much money for a plane fare and the hotel, car, food, etc. Yeah, it is really expensive in New Zealand. Daisy's family, when they came to New Zealand, they stayed for 10 days or 2 weeks. I can't really remember, but a lot of the time they were commenting on just how expensive everything is in New Zealand. So William wrote, I'm going to New Zealand for the first time this Christmas, leaving in 2 days, so excited. I hear a lot about your awesome country. Have fun here, wear light clothes. Lol, yes. During Christmas, that's our hottest period of the whole year. So where your guys' like Christmas gift wrap has like Santa and snow and snowmen, our gift wrap has like Santa on lawn chairs and like on the beach and like beach balls and stuff. So that's kind of funny. You should like comment and tell me how your trip went in New Zealand. I just read a little bit further. Just got back. Your country was amazing. Absolutely awesome mountains and nature. So surprised and blown away. Also, the nicest people. Queenstown is the coolest town in the universe. The best country I've been to. Tied with my home country, USA. I've never been to the South Island myself, but every tourist I talk to say that Queenstown is honestly the best. I'm definitely going to go down to the South Island. Like, when we go back to New Zealand in a few years, we're definitely going to go to the South Island and just hire a van and drive. Talking about earthquakes, so Ethan wrote, talking about earthquakes, there was a 7.5 earthquake in New Zealand. Yes, I remember this. This is like on the day that I was arriving. There was a 7.5 earthquake, and then almost every single town in New Zealand had like multiple earthquakes over the next like week or 2 weeks. I can't remember the exact name of it. I think it's like Kaitaia or something. Their reef came up like 2 meters out of the water. It's so insane. Like, everyone had to go out there and get power and mussels and stuff like off these rocks and put them back into the water. And yeah, that was insane. So the rapper wrote, Auckland is the best. Who agrees? Fun fact, Auckland is the biggest city in New Zealand. Auckland is a very, very tough one to say that it's the best, because if you grew up in Auckland, then yes, like I think you would think it's the best because you guys have like so much more inside of Auckland. You have like so many more shops, so many more food choices, everything like that. But think about it from my aspect, where I grew up in a tiny town with less than 15,000 people, like Fielding and Bulls and Martin, like that whole area, they have, you know, under 20,000 people. So it's such a shock when I go to Auckland and there's just, 50 times that many people and so many more cars, the traffic, everything. It's really hard, really, really hard to get used to it. And now the average price is over $800,000 for a house. I think it's insane. I don't know about that. I love this comment because I remember reading it 4 months ago when I just uploaded this video. Stay Māori, bro. And then someone commented, huh? He's not Māori, bro. And I took one Māori class in high school. I actually have a really, really fun video idea. What do you guys think if I was to go out into public and try to get Americans to pronounce Māori words? Like, I'm not the best on pronouncing words, but imagine someone seeing the word like ekatahuna or something like that, tipapa, anything like that, and try to get the Americans to pronounce the word as good as they can, and maybe try give like a meaning of what they think it would be. There are so many words that would mess them up, like all of the WH words, just random words like any towns in New Zealand. I think that'll be a lot of fun. About time I find a New Zealand YouTuber. Hell yeah, hit that subscribe button, Kerry. Because I'm going to be making a lot more videos. I am going on this epic hike for where I actually got engaged with Daisy. I think I'm going to go do it today because Daisy's at, teaching her class all day long and I need something to do. So a fun hike. I might go do that today. So Rosio wrote, I am sorry if I don't get your name right. I am from California and moved to New Zealand. I miss regular lemonade and Mexican food. I understand that. Mexican food has been like really good. You don't find that ever in New Zealand. And that's actually one thing that Daisy really did not like about New Zealand is how hard it is to find different types of food. Like she just missed food in America. Every soft drink has bubbles here. Yeah. In New Zealand, everything is just bubbles. You don't have your lemonade or your teas or like everywhere in America has like a selection of teas as well. Like I love Panera Bread and they always have like 5 or 6 different types of teas, hot and cold. I asked my Kiwi husband if he wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and he said that's weird. Yeah, he was obviously thinking jelly is in like the gelatine. There we go. But New Zealand nature and beaches are amazing. Beautiful country. Yeah, the nature's amazing. I don't think the beaches are as good as they are here in America. See, I live right next to Pismo Beach and like Shell Beach and that area, and I love the beaches here. They are huge. Although New Zealand's Raglan Beach is probably my favorite. Whoa, your Kiwi accent keeps slipping into an American one though. Apples? Banana? I'm the worst. Apparently I sound like a robot every time I try an American accent, so I will not. Don't talk shit about New Zealand. I'm not talking shit about New Zealand, like I'm talking what I like more about America or what I don't like about New Zealand or what I like more in New Zealand, so, you take it either way. Our toilets are bigger and have much more water because we're fatter and take bigger shits. There is still so much water. It was like one of the first things I remembered when I came back into the country is using the airport toilets and you see that there's like this much not full of water. It's freaky. So STB wrote, haha, thanks for the fun video. You're welcome. I have never been to New Zealand, but I would love to visit. I used to live in the States and I remember noticing many of the same things as you did. Do your toilets in New Zealand have a flushing handle on the side of the tank, like in the States? No, but mine didn't. From all that I can remember, mine did not. Ours have buttons on the top, and they're not so much buttons, they're like a button that you have to push down like half an inch. I live in Finland. Our toilets are totally different. Our water level is low also. Yeah, I think lower is better, less clogs. American toilets clog easier and are not as effective when it comes to flushing than here in Europe. I hated the traffic and the way that people drove in Texas. Haven't been to Texas yet. I've only been to the states next to us so far. And I've been all up and down California. We have so much more to come. We're going to Denver really soon, so that's going to be really exciting. Another thing I remember that got me confused was the prices didn't include taxes. Yes, that is so annoying because, as you say, you go on shopping sprees and it's supposed to cost like $10, but it's more than $10. Yeah, that's really annoying. So Virginia Girl 66 wrote, I would love to visit New Zealand. As for America, you need to experience other states. LA doesn't represent the rest of the country. Yeah, I kind of got it messed up a little bit. It's California versus New Zealand. Like, I've been up and down California and not so much LA. I do get why people think that I'm only talking about LA, is because that's where I landed and I spent a couple days, and throughout my videos I mentioned LA a lot because that was like when I'm talking about the population. Like, I was kind of in the LA county for a wee while. We have natural beauty and laid back people here in the South, but each state is different in some way or another. It's almost like 50 separate countries. So there's something for everyone. I like that. I have only been to the states next to us, as I said before. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be around America for the next like 3 years, so we're doing a lot of traveling soon. So I'm reading this comment here. Sorry, my cat's like crazy at the moment. She's kind of ending her in heat stage, which is the first time she's ever been in heat, and it's scary. Cool video. Same as some differences between moving to New Zealand from SA. I'm guessing South America. I'm not too sure. I don't know my states, if that is a state. Supper doesn't mean dinner. No, supper's like after dinner, like your dessert type, kind of. Morning tea means tea and cake or food. Yep. And dairies, which mean corner calves. So like a dairy, there is no dairies here in New Zealand, in America. Dairies are like, yeah, on the corner, you'd buy your milk and your bread from there, like overpriced milk and bread. And it's kind of like, I guess you guys do have them because your petrol stations are much, much bigger here in America, well, California, where you can buy like a lot of things from your gas stations. Traffic lights are not a robot. Traffic light, oh yeah, but the traffic lights, I get that. The traffic lights are so bad here, it annoys me. Togs mean beavers. Togs, yeah. Like togs are what you go swimming in. Sappers? Not too sure what that is. Not too sure what sappers mean though. Maybe misspelled, or I don't know what that means. And I like the earthquake pronunciation. So what, earthquake? That's how we say it here. What do you guys say, like earthquake? So let's leave it on this comment here. I'm glad I found your channel. Can already tell you're getting an American accent. P.S. I'm from New Zealand too. Hell yeah, New Zealand rocks. So guys, I am so happy that I'm back in America now because I can start making videos. I can get onto my YouTube channel and I'm loving reading these comments. You guys are amazing. Leave comments down below of what you guys want to see in America. Like, I've got so many ideas. Like, I want to do lots of traveling type videos because we're doing so many hikes, like trying to get into shape. I want to do this whole like America or California versus New Zealand, like my differences I see. I want to do like, I don't know, something in public as well. Like I want Americans to try pronounce New Zealand words, or I don't know, let's have fun with it. Let me know what you guys think. And come follow my Instagram. I'm only just started it up. It's Liamstevenproject. And yeah, I'm going on lots of hikes, like Avila Beach this weekend just gone, and we took some amazing photos. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. What do you guys want to see? I'll see you guys in the next video.